at the end.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Amy.
So we have a guest who was with us last year, and now you get to see what she looks like if you're watching on YouTube. So go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Priscilla Gresens. I am president of International Dyslexic Association Wisconsin branch, and I'm also the owner of Arnold's Reading Academy.
Yes, and this is like our 1-year anniversary of knowing you.
Exactly.
We met you last year, and you were such a joy to speak with. You had so much passion. You also had shared with us your story. So can you remind our guests about your story?
My story is, first of all, I was a struggling reader growing up, but I had a wonderful mother who advocated for me without knowing what was going on, because in Wisconsin we don't know what's going on.
Still?
Still. I'm working on it, but it's still that way.
You're doing a good job.
But when my brother was diagnosed with dyslexia, there still was no resources, or at least that we knew of. There were there, but nobody knows where to find them.
Yeah.
So we put him in therapy, and then we got him into tutoring with a wonderful, wonderful guy named Al Arnold, who has sadly passed on. But he left me the clinic because I have the same passion he had, and I love learning to help children. That was my calling in life, is to help children.
So that when you help children, are you doing dyslexia therapy with them? Like, what are you doing specifically?
I do tutoring, online tutoring. I am teaching them to read, but my most important, and I think the most important thing anybody can do, is give children self-confidence. They are so lacking it after years of school where they feel stupid and they are getting lower marks than their peers, that kind of wears on them. And so when I show them, yes, you are smart, you have talents, I can build their self-confidence, and then they can see, okay, English is crazy. Yes, that is rule number 1. Rule number 2 is don't pick on Miss Pris's drawings, because I can't draw.
Oh.
But that, yes, they can do it once we figure it out. And you have to figure out just what hits them. And each child can learn to read with structured literacy, of course, and the other, like Orton Gillingham and Ravo and other programs, but they need to be open to learning first. And you have to open the door, find their strengths and what they're interested in, and then you can do the OG, the Ravo, the UFly, all of those programs.
Yeah.
But you have to open them up for it first.
Yeah, build that confidence, build the relationship with them so they can trust you.
Right.
And the English language.
Yeah.
Because the English language has failed them for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really sad to think about how many kids feel that stress. I mean, I've had students that, going to school is almost like a trauma experience.
Oh, it is. It is extremely. And I'm in school right now myself.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going to get my PhD in educational psychology, so I can be
Nice.
that full dyslexia therapist that these kids need.
Nice. Very
And-
nice. That's what I was going to ask about the tiger.
Oh, this is Arnold. Got a
Oh.
name tag on. He's wearing his tie-dye today. Yesterday he was wearing green, and he traveled with red plaid and earbuds. The spoiled tiger. But he's the mascot for the Arnold's Reading Academy and my emotional support tiger.
Nice.
But he's named after my mentor, Al Arnold.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
he made a difference in your life.
Oh, Al made an extreme difference in my life.
Yeah.
I miss him daily. He was just an incredible man who spent his life in education. He started out as a teacher, then a principal, worked up. He actually taught college until the college found out he didn't have a master's degree, and then they were going to make him take his own class. Yeah, I know. I get the same looks. And so then he met with a psychologist, and they came up with this program and worked under Marianne Wolf.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yes,
Very
and
nice.
she remembers him.
Oh.
She remembers me too.
Yeah. Were you his student at that time?
No, I was not his student. I didn't study under him.
Okay.
He just taught me everything I know. He taught
He
me
taught you. Okay.
up until a point, because now I continue to learn even though he's not around. But he's here in Arnold's.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, thinking about your center and working with the kids that you work with, what is your favorite success story?
Oh my God, I have so many success stories because our program is that successful. First of all, we are an online clinic, so we don't see face-to-face.
Oh.
And even before COVID, but one of my favorite success stories was when we play a game called the decoding game. We take a word from their book where they're reading. It could be as easy as cat, tiger, but I put the word conversation up on the board, and the girl goes, "Don't talk." I said, okay. She grabs the control of the screen, breaks it into con, verse, and shun. And she goes, shun, act up. Con, with. Verse must mean talk because conversations are when you talk with somebody.
Oh, wow.
So that is one of my success stories. Plus the fact that when the world shut down in 2020, my kids were used to being on the computer. So instead of having them, go into an online classroom blindly, I took them and explained to them that it would be just like working with me like they do on Zoom, except for you're going to feel like you're in the middle of the Muppet Show. And so my kids who were getting tutoring before COVID actually succeeded through COVID with the tutoring and with the online schooling because they had that. We are not virtual. I keep telling everybody we're not virtual because I hate that term because it got a bad connotation, but we are an online clinic.
Very nice. So if you had, thinking about our dyslexic population, if you had one thing to give to your dyslexic population or that you wish that they understood, what would that be?
They are smart. They are so incredibly intelligent. And don't let the status quo of the square peg, square hole discourage you.
Right.
You are meant to stand out and you are meant to show your talents. You have talents unlike anybody else inside that square hole.
And as president of the Wisconsin chapter, what are you hoping to bring about?
That's what I was just going to
But
ask.
Oh,
bring
look at
back
that.
from what?
I had some coffee. What changes are you hoping to bring about?
Oh, I want to make sure everybody in Wisconsin knows dyslexia is real.
Yeah.
I keep trying to bring that up because we live in a state where we are making inlays, but our reading association for the state that all the teachers belong to and our government does not believe in dyslexia.
Wow.
And I want them to see it's real. We had a rally right before COVID hit where a whole bunch of dyslexia kids had signs that said, this is what dyslexia looks like.
Yeah.
And marched the Capitol in.
Good.
I want to do that again with them eventually here. But I want everybody in the state of Wisconsin to know dyslexia is real. It's not a death sentence. It's actually a superpower.
Very good.
Not a gift, a superpower.
Very good. Well, we're so excited you were able to join us again. This is so nice to see
I love
you.
doing this with you girls.
It is so fun.
we
Like hanging
enjoy
out with
seeing
my two
you.
best friends.
Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. Okay, guys. So until next time, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
next year, Priscilla.
See you next year.